Hi everyone, welcome back to the Inside Archaeology YouTube channel. Today I've got something really exciting to share with you. I've teamed up with Redbubble to bring you a brand new line of archaeology themed merchandise that I'm super proud of. Whether you're a fan of my content or are just looking for some awesome heritage associated designs, you don't want to miss this. So let's dig in and take a look at what we've got. I've created 4 different graphic designs that are available to print on a wide variety of items like t-shirts, sweaters, hats, cards, phone cases, buttons, stickers, magnets, etc. Each design is available in black and white, and you can choose what background color you like the best for whatever product you're using. Let's go over each design. So this is the original first thing that I ever designed, and the first time I made it, it was a trowel with the word archaeologist underneath it. I've tweaked it now so it's more inclusive for everyone, and instead it says, I dig archaeology. I think the use of the trowel and pun is pretty self-explanatory, so I'm just going to move on to talk about the next design. Second, we have the capitalist design, a play on words involving archaeology in ancient architecture. The focus of this design is the 3 column tops from the classical Greek architectural orders, which I have placed intentionally in chronological order on the design. These column tops are called capitals, hence the capitalist wordplay, and they are the clearest indicator of an architectural style of a building. Once you know what they look like, you'll be able to spot them everywhere. First, on the left, we have the Doric order, which was most popular during the Archaic period from 750 to 480 BCE in mainland Greece. The Parthenon in Athens is the most famous example of Doric order architecture. Next in the middle, we have the Ionic order, with its distinctive opposed volutes, which are often referred to as scrolls. It originated in the mid-6th century BCE in eastern Greece, specifically Ionia, where it gets its name from, which is the modern-day Turkish coast of Asia Minor. The Temple of Artemis at Ephesus was an Ionic order temple and one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. Lastly, we have the elaborate Corinthian order. This capital is characterized by an ornate design decorated with acanthus leaves and scrolls. It is named for the Greek city-state of Corinth. However, according to the architectural historian Vitruvius, the column itself was created by the sculptor Callimachus, who was probably an Athenian, and it was made when he drew acanthus leaves growing out of a votive basket of toys with a slab on top on the grave of a Corinthian girl. Its earliest use can be traced back to the late classical period from 430 to 323 BCE. The first documented use of the Corinthian order on the exterior of a structure is the circular tragic, not sure if I'm saying that right, monument of Lysicrates in Athens, which was built around 334 BCE. My third design was inspired by one of my closest friends, a prehistoric artifact expert who has a special place in her heart for prehistoric pottery. Beaker Bay is done in the traditional archaeological drawing style of a pot that you will see in reports and textbooks, where both the exterior form and the cross-section of a 3D vessel are presented on the same 2D page. The cross-section or profile is shown on the left-hand side of a center line, together with any interior detail, and the exterior is shown on the right. The pot depicted here is my own beaker design, based on images I found of beakers across Google. Beakers themselves are a small round ceramic or metal drinking vessel shaped to be held in the hands. It has no handle or spout, and when used by itself, the term beaker usually refers to the typical form of pottery cups called inverted bell beakers associated with the European beaker culture of the late Neolithic and early Bronze Age. My last design was also made for prehistory lovers. Get to the point features drawings of 3 arrowheads, once again placed in chronological order. The wordplay comes from archaeological terminology, where projectile points like arrows, javelins, and darts are often referred to as points. The leftmost point you see here is a leaf-shaped type, which was in use during the early Neolithic. The middle example is an oblique arrowhead, which were in use during the late Neolithic. No, it's not broken. The lopsidedness is intentional, as these points were often napped with a single barb on one side and a tang on the other side. Lastly, on the right, we have a barb and tang style arrowhead from the early Bronze Age. The barbs are the bits sticking out at either side, and the tang is the bit in the middle where you would connect to the arrow shaft. My shirt that I'm wearing is an earlier version of the design where I had included two barb and tang points instead of the oblique point. But after ordering this shirt for quality control from Redbubble, I decided to switch out the middle example for an oblique point to show a clearer difference between the three different types of arrow. I ordered this shirt so that I could do a quality check of the products before officially launching the store. And I can honestly say I'm pretty happy with it. I'm wearing a size small essential t-shirt in green, and this is a unisex style, so even though it's a small size, and that is the smallest size you can get it in, there is still a little room left for stretch. The t-shirt itself is made out of a mid-weight 100% cotton. I really like the long length of this shirt. It eliminates the risk of flashing everybody when you bend over your trench. I'm not sure exactly how the design is affixed to the shirt, but the washing instructions that I received for it say cold wash only, no tumble drying, so it's probably transfer printing. Following this guidance, if you choose to get a shirt like this, will help the design to last longer. My only small complaint would be that when it arrived, it had a plasticky, kind of like off the production line smell. However, I hung it up to air overnight and now that smell is gone. I'm definitely going to order more shirts with all of my different designs on them. Redbubble doesn't allow me to create custom voucher codes for my shop. However, for this first week, I have lowered my markup across the store so that you are receiving a discount if you choose to purchase. Also, Redbubble does pretty regularly have sales across their site. When I get notified or I notice them, I will let you know about it via stories on Instagram. Okay, time to pack up our trowels for today. What do you think of my shop? I'd love to hear which design is your favorite. Click the link here or in the description box below to explore all the designs and merchandise available. Make sure to follow my Redbubble shop as well, as I am working on adding more designs, including a special holiday/Christmas collection that I'm going to release on November 24th, aka Black Friday. Don't forget to comment, like this video, or subscribe to the channel before you leave. Join our community by grabbing your favorite items today. Your support means the world to me, and I can't wait to see you all rocking these awesome designs. So don't forget to tag me on Instagram when you get them. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Stay curious, and I hope to see you on my next adventure into the world of archaeology.